It's called Garage Sale Invite at Dairy Drive, Acton, Ontario, 2010. Up early this morning before 9 a.m., day off. Wife already gone to Hawk Wares, designed herself in Brampton, downtown grey industrial suburb. None of my friends are up at this hour, and let's face it, I've been wandering around by myself since I was 5, and figured out that my big wheel was way faster than my mama. Check my email to see what's happening locally, and there is an invite to a garage sale fundraiser in Acton, Ontario, the town that couldn't have liked me less when I lived there during my high school melees. The garage sale is on Dairy Drive. I don't know where that is. So this is what my life has become in my 34th year. Saturday morning, and I'm map questing Acton, Ontario to go to a garage sale. I am a loser on a gargantuan proportions, so saith the burnout poet. Yes, here it is, up on MapQuest, and sure enough, Dairy Drive is in the nicer part of Acton, the classy townhouses, where when I lived in Acton, I lived on Kingham Road, where even the welfare subsidized kids, they look down their noses at you. Kingham Road in Acton is the ghetto. It's right next to a swamp. One side of the street, there's townhouses and rusty junk, and on the other side, there's a mile of mosquito-infested swamp. Yuck. The invite came to me from a high school acquaintance who had recently been widowed, and I never got the chance to give my condolences. And why would I? She and her husband hated me in high school. I don't mean to imply that they disliked decisions that I made or felt contrary to my preferences of pop culture or political affiliation. I mean to say that when our paths would cross at parties in high school, she and her now dead husband would say in turns or in unison, "Who invited this guy?" Yuck. In the class struggle that still exists to this day in small towns and cities, yes sirree Bob, class warfare is still alive and well, and making poor people regret being born every day. In the Acton class structure, they were well-to-do university-bound alpha jocks, and I retained lower blue-collar weirdo status. He never liked me, she never liked me. So why am I driving up Highway 25 into Acton on a Saturday morning to gloat? Haha, my spouse is still alive. To actually peruse the bargains? I'm not really a garage sale guy. What with Salvation Army selling porno now, and the businesses, most of the blue corduroy pants for $5, it's like they're paying me to wear them. Find the street and park adjacent to it, get out of my Yaris and start walking down the street. Of course, Jock Queen's house is the first one, and I walk right past it, as nobody is there, and I don't want to be the only one shopping there, just in case I fall into a small talk trap, much like a sand trap in golf, but instead of a penalty, you suffer a migraine. All anti-socialites know this. Down the street, I go into an ocean of useless garbage, seeing as I don't require broken Barbies, soiled blankets, or Irma Bombeck novels. Yeesh. Favorite house, though, was a card table with a large clear plastic garbage bag of soiled baby clothes. Disgruntled grandson glare defy you to step up onto his driveway. I make my way all the way around to the Jock Princess's lot, and there's only one other person browsing through her lackluster collection of VHS titles. BMX racing? Really? We need... I say good morning, and she answers back good morning in that tone of voice that checkout damsels use and people at the bank greet you with. She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't give a shit who I am, and thank God for that. She still hangs out with jocks and cheerleaders, but now they're salesmen and stewardesses. I'm still a loser, but this time, instead of asking who invited me, she can only blame herself. I didn't buy anything. I don't give my condolences. I just leave. Down the street is a string of garage sales were going on, and I bought 12 movies for $15. Which movies, you ask? I bought Caddyshack, which is worth $1 just to hear Rodney Dangerfield declare at the very end, "We're all gonna get laid," for no reason. Blue Orchid 2, every guy owns a few movies of these erotic thrillers, titties and car chases. God bless America, land that... Transylvania 65000 I bought, which is a ridiculous romp starring Jeff Goldblum and John Biner of Bizarre fame. Apocalypse Now, I bought a crappy old VHS copy, hoping that it had the original ending. Sadly, Coppola had to settle Coppola fans had to settle for the blank screen at the end where the credits roll up, but I was hoping this VHS title still had the jungle blowing up in slow motion, which it didn't. I suck. I got Hitchcock's Man Who Knew Too Much. I already have the British version, but come on, Peter Lowrie and Hitchcock work together, you take the time. I also purchased Mel Brooks' Life Stinks, Jackie Brown, St. Andrew's Sisters, Homicide in Kilts, hooray! Blake Edwards' S.O.B., Offerings, Dawn of the Mummy, and Fever Lake starring the late, great Corey Haim. And the guy from Saved by the Bell, Mario Lopez. It was awesome. Pretty good. I went home and I ate scrambled eggs with cheese slices and watched Transylvania 65000 and Jackie Brown again. Outside, a storm has come and passed. That girl's still a winner, and I'm still an ass. Hooray for pettiness.